What's up, guys? Dustin with NCbassTV, back at it again with another video. And today's episode is a little bit of a review video, I guess you could call it a review video, but right here I have the Daiwa CC80, and this is the HS version. They've got three different gear ratios. I believe it's 6:8 to 1, 7:5 to 1, and alright, what it is the 6:8 to 1 and the 7:5 to 1. I have the faster ratio right here, the 7:5 to 1, and I will have to look at my phone because I have a terrible memory and I can't remember all the specs on these reels. This is a part of their CC line. They have the a CC80 CR and a CC80H or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. They have like a $60 range one and like an $80 range one, and then a $100 range one, which I've felt all three of them, and they all feel pretty good for the price, I guess. But I think that for an affordable range, this one right here is right around, I think it retailed originally for right around I want to say 60 bucks. And when I'm looking on Google and stuff, you can actually find this reel for right around 45 to 50 bucks, depending on where you look. And I'll try to give you guys a few more specs and an up close look at this reel. But again, this is the CC80HS. This is Daiwa's affordable line, and I guess to compete with the Abu Garcia, maybe the Silver Max, or maybe even the Pro Max, with some of the ones that go up a little bit higher. But I did have the honor to use this reel for I'd say I probably used this reel for probably about 2 months, and I did catch a couple fish on it. If you look back on some of my old videos, I'm sure you'll see it. Some of my fish catches might not have made it into a video, whether it was just a bad day or something like that. But I have caught a few fish on this, and it performs well for a $60 reel. I've thrown like weightless Texas rigs. I've thrown rattle traps with this. I've thrown spinner baits with this. When I try one of these reels out, I really try to put it to the test and do a bunch of different stuff with it. But I'll give you guys a more up close look of it as well. So here's the reel right here, guys. That's it right there. As you can see, it's nothing fancy. It's a black design, like a black, and this is a aluminum composite frame as well. But it's got the chrome right here around the edge here, the chrome on the thumb button, and everything feels pretty good. I mean, it doesn't feel like your Tatulas or anything, obviously, but that being said, it's a lower end affordable reel. And I mean, it's got the click drag, and it feels pretty good. Everything feels pretty sound. You can see where they skipped out and where they didn't, but it doesn't feel necessarily cheap. It just doesn't feel like what I'm used to when I pick up a Daiwa. But again, it's supposed to be more of an affordable range. You can see the dial here, and then everything, like I said, everything feels pretty quality. It doesn't feel like junk, I'll tell you that much. But again, there's the close-up of that side plate there, and the chrome thumb button, and the chrome piece up top here. And then you see you got the gear ratio written here. I mean, overall, guys, it's not a bad-looking reel. It actually looks really, really nice. And at 60 bucks, I don't think that I can reel. Obviously, I haven't tried every single $60 reel, but I have tried a few. That's pretty much around the range where I started out when I first started throwing bait casters. But I will say I was thoroughly impressed. Now, will this reel hold up in a year or 2 years, where a Tatula might or something more expensive might? I can't say on that. But this being said, as like a first impression, the first 2 and some change months that I use this reel, I'm pretty impressed, and I would definitely recommend going out and possibly picking this up as a budget reel. Now, if you have $100, then go buy the Fuego. If you're looking for Daiwa, then go buy that Fuego. Or if you're not a Fuego man, go buy that 13 or buy that Shimano, anything like that. But if you're around $60, I mean, I don't think that any of the other reels in this price range are gonna just blow this out of the water. I think this is a super competitive reel, and I've been impressed. Like I said, I've caught a few fish on it. I've thrown a bunch of different lures, and it's performed, I mean, really well. Maybe not as good as like my Fuego or some of my more expensive reels, but it has performed really well for me and my personal needs when it comes to bait casters. So that being said, I'll get into some more of the specs on it, which I know is kind of boring, but I will tell you guys because some people are looking into those kind of things. I do have to read. From what I'm reading, this is like one of the smallest body designs. They come out with an 80 size design. It's got a carbon concept frame, not aluminum. Carbon concept frame and side plate. It's got a 32 millimeter spool diameter and a 90 millimeter swept handle. It's a pretty solid built reel for the money, that I will say for sure. I think that it is like a smaller profile. I'm not sure how you guys can tell. I mean, I can palm the whole thing, and I don't have huge hands, but I don't have very small hands. But it is a small, super small profile, more towards like the 13 fishing size profiles, but they don't have a really huge reel. It's definitely smaller than like your 150 Tatulas and stuff like that, but it's just supposed to be more of a compact, sleek design with this particular reel. But that being said, guys, I think at $60, I don't think you can go wrong going to go pick this up. So it's going to get the NCbassTV stamp of approval. I would definitely recommend to go pick this up. If, like I said, if you're in that like $50 to $70 range, then I don't think you can go wrong going and snagging this guy. And like I said, from some of the pages that I'm seeing on Google when I was just looking up some prices and stuff, I'm even seeing these sell for around $45 or $43. So if you find them down that low, guys, I think you should for sure pick this reel up, even just to add a little bit of like maybe just one more reel to your arsenal. I think that you should for sure do this. I mean, at $45, this is definitely unbeatable. So that being said, guys, thanks for checking out the episode. Daiwa CC80HS 7:5:1 ratio. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification on so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. God bless you guys, and we will catch you on the next episode.